Shito. The treasured Crurain village heirloom, whose name means seven-branched sword. That I very likely mispronounced and people are making fun of in the comments. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Which is ironic because swords are typically used to end life. Oh, that's Mia. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. What on earth is this all gonna be about? And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed. The illusion is revealed, and the implicability of fate is finally laid bare. Way to go, me. You completely undersold the dramatic tension of the entire situation due to mispronunciations. Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. I am the Max Few Trades. In the last part, depression. In this part, I don't actually know, but I'm deeply worried because the final trials in any of these games are always massive roller coasters of emotions, and I don't know if I'm prepared for it. But of course, we always gotta start with Maya and her freakishly cheery music. Hey, Nick. Yeah, what is it? You know, I've got spiritual powers, unlike you. Weird way to phrase it, but I'm aware. Sure, you are a spirit medium, after all. It's kind of your thing. But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up. Pearls? And suddenly she is here. So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick. I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? It's the New Year's edition of Cult. Witness spiritual locations, winter spiritual location special. I see what they're doing with the cult, but either way, they're kind of calling your entire thing a bit of a cult, aren't they? That's not exactly a good thing. Oh, Pearls looks so happy. Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. I'll say. Sounds more like a scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training. Now I definitely don't want to go. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before, and it's a famous channeling dojo. And it's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? You serious? Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us. Because that is how the Pearl do. Yeah, and I signed up for the special course. That's nice. And the timing couldn't be better, since we don't have a case right now anyway. Alrighty then, it's settled. If I could snap my fingers, boy howdy, you know I would. Now come on, don't just stand there, start packing your stuff. Yes, Mr. Nick, you'd better start packing your stuff. Me? Why do I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Oh, come on. So close! Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV. And even then, let's be real, mediocrely. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple? No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall. Haha, sure. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way. How could you be so selfish? Or shellfish? Either one. Come on, Mr. Nick, look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful? Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the? What is it, Mr. Nick? Well, I didn't want to bring it up, but I could see a picture in there that might have raised an eyebrow. Let me see that magazine. Yeah, see, that's a bit of a problem. This nun. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? Yes, of course. Phoenix Wright, friend of nuns. Everyone knows this. This girl, it's... Dahlia Hawthorne! Shut your evil, lying face, woman. I don't even feel like giving her words justification. I said them all once already. I'm just mad at her. But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison. Mr. Nick? I'll go. Gotta get down to the bottom of that case. Huh? Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go. Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly? Yes! Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Nick. You'd do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? If it came to that, we'll see. I mean, Phoenix has already done a lot for Maya, let's be completely legit. I honestly could see him probably doing that. He's wearing shoes, it wouldn't hurt. Dahlia Hawthorne. Basically, the world's worst anything ever. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple, but I just had to BC for myself. I just had to BC for myself. That is what we're going with. Okay. This is a re-release of the game, and they didn't fix that. Who this nun really was. Hey, a snowmobile. The very next day, on the very cold mountain. It's so cold here, Nick. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. I mean, it certainly would have been smart. Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Achoo! Her teeth are chattering so loudly, it's all I can do to make out what she's saying. Wow, Mystic Maya, so this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Pearly. Achoo! Well. I'm a nun. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Achoo! And such other things. Oh, my. Thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold. What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human popsicles as we speak. Well, we are high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside. If and I must. I got no choice. Thank you. Oh, yes. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini. Bikini? That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger. Ha. It certainly does. No, I signed up for your special course. Well, my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one of those who you channel. I'm joking about mortality. That's totally fine. Reckless? Wahaha. Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get a reservation for it. Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around? I suppose, and I guess I might. Question. 48? Weird for you to be trying to find a way to make yourself sound younger when you're not even that old to begin with. I was gonna say. So what's a channeling dojo anyway? Oh, my. You don't even know that? Forgive him, sister, for he knows not what he is saying. Well. Just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. Think of it like a hyperbolic time chamber, but for spirit powers. Actually, I suppose the more apt term would be something from Yu Yu Hakusho, but that's neither here nor there. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power. Holy items? If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seems to envelop you. Wah-ha-ha-ha. Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. Phoenix, we've seen weirder, let's be real. I keep forgetting she keeps interrupting us, so I don't read Maya's stuff, and I don't even know what she said. You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. What exactly makes ice spirit ice? 30,000 times, all being showered in freezing cold spirit water. It's It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of the year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear? I care not for your mortality. How am I supposed to be careful? Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this. And yet you done gone and did, so now we just kind of have to deal with it. Sister, about this picture. You mind giving me an explanation? Well, look at that. I must say, I look rather divine here, don't you think? Oh, yeah, unforgettable in every way. You mean it? Oh, I knew it. The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, don't she? Sure, let's say she does. We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Really? That kind of sounds like Foot. Sorry to cut in, but this Iris, where is she right now? Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you? Yes, you're dancing on some extraordinarily thin ice here, lady. I don't really think you should be bringing that sort of thing up. Glare. No, 1,000 times no. That's not what I had in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening. Inner temple? Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now? Wah-ha. So she's in the inner temple, huh? I demand information about things. So many things and so much information. I don't even have her here. Hey, very well. Jeez, I keep forgetting just how freakishly young Pearl is. To the main hall. That's a Magatama, but I will not lie to you. For a brief moment, I thought it was a gigantic pickle. And that would have been very weird. The main hall. I think it's even colder in here, too. Ah, Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. I was like, do you smell what the monks are cooking? Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum. Weird. I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? I mean, do they not? Mystic Maya's right. Oh, I hope there's mashed potatoes. I sure do enjoy myself some mashed potatoes. Ha. What a cute little acolyte. Who be that over there? Egads! I've never seen another character with Bayonetta-esque hair before. That is impressive. Greetings to all of you. Oh, hi. Are you some kind of cleric? My goodness. At the very least, a mage of some sort, surely. Hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale. Where was she beforehand? We need reference. Your outfit? Did you come here for the special course too? Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm... You're Miss Elise. God, I have absolutely no vague idea how you would pronounce that in a million years. Okay, I've seen words kind of like this before, so I'm gonna say maybe her name is Elise Dunum? Elise Dunum? Because if I say it the way it's spelt, I would think her name is actually Diawixinium. And I don't think it's Diawixinium. It might just be Dunim. I'm gonna go with Dunim. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Just know that I earnestly put a lot of attempts into that. Hopefully I don't have to say her name too much. Yes, that's right. You know of me? My name is Pearl Faye. I'm your biggest fan. Who is she, Nick? I see it now. Zvari! A fortune teller? Why are we quoting freaking Luke at me? I've got all your books, Miss Dionium. What a sweet thing to say. And please, call me Elise. For the love of God, stop trying to say my last name. You're butchering it horribly. Books? Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is? Well, if I had to guess, some sort of arcane wizard. An author, maybe? Yes, and an illustrator of picture books. That's the kind of thing a child would be all fan about. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it. Can I briefly just talk about how much I actually really like this music? I legitimately find this really pleasing to the ear. Thank you, Ace Attorney. Your soundtracks have always been amazing, but it's always nice to sometimes get that one song that just makes me go, oh, that's a real good song. I'm sorry I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. It's all right. I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children. She's a children's author. And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified. Well, hot diggity dang. That's pretty high praise. It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that. I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady, so she's probably not. But until proven otherwise, let's assume that she is. Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle. It's about a bottle full of magic. Don't open that noise or the magic will fall out. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was all right to make it into a book. Wow, it must have been a really great story. Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. Yeah, I mean, any basically 2-bit celebrity's been able to make it work. I'm sure you could probably do it. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. That's not really secretly. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say. An apprentice? He calls himself Lawrence, or I'm assuming it's Lawrence and not Laurice Dunham. I'm gonna go with Lawrence, or yeah, Lawrence. I'm just gonna say Lawrence, whatever. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Lawrence's behalf, or Lawrence, as well, I'd like to thank you for your support. Of course, Miss Elise, anything for you. Ha ha ha. So why the ever-loving bean dip are you here? Why did you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training? I mean, she's wearing the outfit for one. No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on. Wow! I can't wait to read it. Pearls is completely taken with her, as opposed to literally any other person that she meets. I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time. So is that why you're dressed like you are? The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them. What can I say? She's really a sweet lady. Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun. Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. Did they let you borrow the staff? Can you shoot arcanic missiles? I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well, I can tell. I want a staff like that. You like the crystal sphere? It's real amethyst, you know. At least I know how to say that. Maybe we'll find one like that up here on this mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one. Why are you this way? Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations. Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight? Or at least helping, that's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl? Yes, yes, a million times yes. I want to help with whatever I can. Rose looks like she's just won the lottery. Oh, I'll help too then. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. Huh? But... Oh, yes. Please take this. I think it will be of help to you. Is it a map? It is a map. Also, I can't help but notice the bridge. What an incredibly serendipitous location to have ended up in. It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? The inner temple. There it is, on the other side of the bridge. Fascinating. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. To the other temple! Okay, I'll see you two later then. I'm gonna go with this stranger. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. I give you no promises. Come on, Nick, let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving. It's feasible. Not 100%, but feasible. And apparently, things have changed. Eh? Where did Sister Bikini go? Why is that such a weird sentence? I guess she went to the inner temple to go help the other nun out. All right, I think her name is Iris. It could very well possibly be another Fako Nemo. Yeah, that was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. Best case scenario, it just so happens to be someone who looks identical to her in every conceivable way. Purely coincidental. Let's find out. This is quite the bridge you've got yourself here. Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. Hey, there's a river down there. Looks like it's flowing real fast. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm just not very good with heights. Oh. Hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. Maya, casually suggesting dying. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump. It might be just what you need to get over your fear of heights. Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, all right. Zing and a sass. Anyway, sure looks like a rickety bridge. Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge. It's dusky, you big nerd. Well, it's practically the same thing. Anyway, the inner temple is just up ahead, right? So let's go and check it out. Why isn't there another way across? Because life is cruel this way. Also, hey-o, that a telephone? Can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it? The people who live here, I assume. I doubt they have any real phones here. Yeah, but it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. It would have been smarter of them to build the main hall here, don't you think? Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya. Good luck with that. Also, can we just stop and appreciate the fact that that rock very clearly is printed with a font? Like, the words on the sign to the left, that looks handwritten. The stuff on the right, that just looks like somebody actually, like, pulled out the text tool on a computer program and wrote on it. I get that probably said something different, probably something in Japanese at one point, and unlike, say, the stuff here, they kind of had to translate it, but still, come on. And now we're all the way over here. Whoa, the bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. And at least half of the wood on the rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green. Can you not pick on me for a second? Phoenix, you and I both know the answer to that question is a resounding no. I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised, too. Meanwhile, over here, yikes, that temple's in bad shape. Looks like it could collapse at any moment. I guess people don't use it too often. Well, if there's any indication, it seems like nobody was even able to get over here for a few years. Is this really where you're going to train tonight? This has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out at you or something. And I'd say that's silly, but we've talked to ghosts. A spirit medium afraid of ghosts. Isn't it ironic, don't you think? Perhaps just a wee bit. To the training hall. Who be in here? Reveal yourself. Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny freezing cold room. Look at this, it's barely even put together. This is where you'll both be training, huh? Eh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one. Really? But I thought, Hurley's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training. You're marginally older. You're only 10 years older. So says the girl who I could barely hear over her teeth chattering. Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there. Yep, definitely getting the feeling it's back there. Even I can sense that there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door. Let's not mess with it. Who goes there? Ye! It be thee! Foul demoness, perhaps? Excuse me, but who are you? You're... Hi there! We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Well, if nothing else, she definitely recognizes somebody. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. I wonder why she's spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick? Did you say something, Maya? Not you too, Nick. You! Give me your life story, right now! I need to compile it next to the facts. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to. And off she goes. She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Phoenix has got a lot on his mind, Maya. Your sass is not appreciated. Nick? That girl. It can't be, but... I guess we'll never know. Alright, well, let's take a gander at a few things. For one, this thing. Look at this antique dresser. Wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. And then she attempted to. Huh, nothing, just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick. Huh, oh, sorry, I was just thinking. No? About Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick. I don't think that is the case. All right, well, what about this thingamajoo? Hanging scroll. It doesn't look like that. Ah! Back! What? What? What is happening? Why did you scream? The scroll. It's my mother. Oh. Excusez-moi. What? Can I get a closer look at that? It's Misty Faye, the master of the Kurain School of Channeling. Are you sure? Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition. So that's what the mark means. What is it? Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face. Oh, geez, Maya. All right, well, at the very least, this was important information. Glad I checked it. Sheesh, man, great. Now we're both getting into our dark backstories. Anyway, ignoring that sadness, the actual training area must be on the other side of this door. Wonder what it's like. This door is not easily opened. I am therefore full of anger. Phooey, it is locked. Come on, Nick, you know you want to open it for me. I can't. You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Zvari! I know what it is. Iris! Ha ha ha! Oh, Maya, for the love of God, you might want to not. All right, well, let's just back that up. And then maybe slittle about. Hang on a second. I actually want to take a look at these things here. Oh, wow. Look at these neat Buddha statues. Maybe I'll take one home with me. If you can lift it and carry it over that bridge, you can keep it. Maya! There are so many. They wouldn't notice if I took just one. Are you kidding? Of course they'll notice. What are you gonna do with one of those anyway? Put it in the office, of course. We could trade that wooden statue in the office reception area for one of these. You know, come to think of it, where did that wooden statue come from anyway? A mystery for another day, perhaps. What is this? Looks like this bridge is suspended by 4 of these wires. They're really thin. Shouldn't they be just a little thicker? Oh, stop it. You're such a worrywart, Nick. Yeah, self-preservation is for nerds. If the bridge were really going to collapse, I'm pretty sure the boards would break before the wires ever did. Thank you for that, Maya. What's wrong? You're turning into an overripe avocado again. Joke's on you. Avocados don't change color when they rot. They just get real squishy. All right, well, regardless of that. Whew! Managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. It's the Dusky Bridge, you crazy woman. But Phoenix is in no right to get into a sass match. Nick, you look green. You feeling all right? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet. Oh, sorry. Hey, you, wait up. Excusez-moi. You think he's yelling at us? He must be. There's no one else around. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way. Oh, what in the 5 rings of hell? Ah! Hey, I know you. You're... Whoa, sorry, gotta run. See ya. Hey, wait a minute. Larry, what in the actual crap? Oh, nice to meet you. No, you're not. You're Larry. Liar! You're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the Butz. Shut up. I'm Lori's. And I'm just here to do a sketch at Dusky Bridge. So, it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. Maybe he got tired of his previous existence. I mean, are you aware of his previous existence? Far from glamorous. Then again, he is wearing a very ridiculous, I don't even know what to call this. Is this a sweater? Is this a smock? What is this? So, what are you doing with the last name Dunham? Well, I wanted to start over again with a clean slate. A clean slate? You remember, don't you? Last time? Way back when? The Master Mask case. From moments ago. Well, I guess it was a few months for them. After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butz. To be fair, very few people do. And that's when I came across it. The Book of Destiny. The Book of Destiny? Do you mean The Magic Bottle by Miss Elise Dunham? So beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved. Maybe I should buy a copy of The Magic Bottle. Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now, too. So, if nothing else, he certainly has that possibility. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. I'd follow her anywhere. Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady. You see? Here's a photo I took of her in secret. That's not even remotely creepy. Also, she's looking directly at the camera, so... Also, wasn't her hair black? Yeah. Why is it brown here? That's interesting. You want a copy, don't you? It's okay. I just happen to have made extra prints. Okay. Well, then maybe I should take another look at that thing because I didn't look at it that hard. All right, holding the magic bottle, brown hair, still have the staff, different. I mean, she's not wearing the robes underneath the cloak, but she is still wearing a cloak. Still looking like a wizard. Wizards be cool, y'all. Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So tell the truth, you must have some kind of ulterior motive, right? What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. Excusez-moi, talk about a bad case of denial. It ain't just a river in Egypt. Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skill, you know. It's also about having a pure heart. Yeah, there's a very large amount of artists that I would not describe as being pure-hearted that are very good at what they do. So, yeah. And that's why I'm asking, can you draw well enough to make a whole book? Rude, but fair. Huh. Now that you mention it, I wonder. Looks like you still have some doubt in your heart. It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. When I saw her face. Something inside me ended, and something else began. Oh, Larry, sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Dunham. No, you're wrong. It's not her. It's the other girl. What, Iris? Other girl? Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. Let's present it just to be on the safe side. Shambadoo. Woo, yeah, her. No, that's kind of what I figured. Iris. She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect. Exactly my type. She's female. That's pretty much all it takes. Larry, man of very low bars. I mean, not to say that she isn't pretty, but she also could very well potentially be, you know, a psychopath. So that could be a bit of a problem. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her. I mean, as long as you don't try to make her not wear anything other than her normal outfit, I feel like she might. It's possible. Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you say you were swearing off women? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have basically, but Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream. This guy will never change. Everyone! Behold, corn. What? Hey, Pearly. Dinner preparations are complete, so get your food on, y'all. Please come quickly to the main hall. All right. I can't wait to dig in, Pearly. Yay, food. I'm gonna go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is gonna be training. And off she goes. Luckily, she weighs about 4 ounces, so I don't think she's gonna break the bridge. A couple of hours later, or at least from the last time I saw a clock. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you sure it's all right to eat that much before your training? Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk. Ha ha ha! No pain, no gain, I guess. Garg, I'm still worried about you. Well, let's not dilly-dally shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight. I like the cut of this woman's jib. She knows what the haps are. Good luck, Maya. All right, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 for lights out, all right? Yes, Sister Bikini. That's still a weird name. And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall. I understand, Sister Bikini. That's still a weird thing to say. Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight? Well, if you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together. I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? I'd love to. Pearls is absolutely smitten with Miss Denum. So Larry, what are you gonna do? Me? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all. I totally hear you there. And for the first time ever, we agreed on something. Well, Miss Elise, so for example, how do you read this? It says, gravely. That's kind of a tough word. Think of it more like, gravy, but less delicious. Oh, okay. And what about this word? That's another tough one. It says roast. What kind of book is she reading anyway? A cookbook? Wait, no, gravely. I was the one who said gravy. Whatever. Well, I'm gonna go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise. And off she goes to be productive. No, not much to do except to head in my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. And then Phoenix took the most triumphant nap of his life. 2 hours later, roughly thereabouts. Ugh, that's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room? Mr. Wright? Yar! It's be thee! Oh, Miss Denum, are you going to use the bathroom too? That's really none of our business, Phoenix. No, but have you seen Pearl? No, not since after dinner. And I thought she said she was going to go to your room. I know, but she never showed up. I'm gonna go look for her. Excuse me. Well, I'm sure this situation isn't going to turn incredibly dire at all. Miss Elise Denum, a woman one as mysterious in origin as her last name. I think it's French. But the really mysterious one is, she be thee who thee be thee? Oh. Sister Iris. Good evening. The really mysterious one is this girl. Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? I don't think that's any of your business as much as it's none of my business. I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her and maybe get some answers. Why you take the hood off, you crazy lady? Dear God. Okay, I mean, her hair's a different color, but I mean... On one hand, I gotta ask, would you go through the trouble of dyeing your hair a different color and not change your hairstyle too? That's the real question I'd like an answer to. Anyway, hey, so are you by any chance my psychopathic ex-girlfriend? Is that a thing? Or is this just the world's most insanely overly complicated and convoluted coincidence? Your sister Iris, right? Yes. That's a new face. So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple? Explain yourself, woman! I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home.
Lie.
So you've never left? Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were. I see. But didn't you go to college? And maybe enroll in the Ivy University Literature Department? I was mostly joking, but then Phoenix just kinda up and definitely went and done the same thing. No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need. I see. But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone too. That's actually rather impressive, if your backstory wasn't a lie. I mean, I guess I do need to be open to the possibility that this isn't Dahlia, but I mean at the same time. You can't see my incredulous facial expressions, but I assure you, they are in full display right now. It's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any Cyclops. So I guess that means she's not lying. But please don't stare at me like that. I'll stare at you however I want. Until I'm sure you're not a murderer. What kind of a place is this anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power or something like that. It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you. I appreciate the notion and the bold-faced lie that you think I'm normal. Well, I have to admit, it is a whole different world up here. I'm glad to hear you say that. Talking with dead people? Who does it help anyway? I hate it. Really? Why stay in a place like this? Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out. I guess it's almost 10 now, huh? We've been talking for almost 45 minutes? Mr. Wright? Yes, I don't recall ever using my name around you. If it's all right with you, I'd like you to have this. But this is your hood. It has the power to protect you from evil spirits. Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too. But then won't you be attacked by evil spirits? I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night. Interesting. I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night. Wait a minute, Sister Iris. Yeah? Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. Oh my god, wait, was that an actual plot point? I just assumed maybe someone else said it and she heard it. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. That's... Sister Iris, please tell me the truth. You and I, have we ever met before? There it is. Jesus! Iris. Well, that certainly doesn't well. It's almost 10. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow. And you may never see me again. Bye! That was only 3. It's 10. You're at a terrible clock. So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. And then there was a blood-curdling scream. What the? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. Okay, wow. I even worded it properly. Oh God, hello. Oh, there's the, oh, that's just unfortunate. That scream, I'm sure it came from around here. Someone's there, on the ground. I have a pretty good hunch. I wasn't able to tell because her hair was down. Oh no. Miss Denham! Squish. I just stepped on something soft. Hey, don't step on my tummy like that. What the? Wow, what are you doing lying there in the snow? I was passed out. What do you think? So that blood-curdling scream was you? Forget about that. Hurry up and call the police. Is there even a phone in the main hall? No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I didn't bring it with me. No, you're useless. I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We got no choice. You have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Run as fast as you can. Yes, ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris will what? Unhinge your jaw and consume the body like a freaking anaconda? It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened too. Ah! What happened? Holy hell, Graps! Dusky Bridge, it's burning down! What the heck happened? Why are you so smiley? What are you doing here? Ah! What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry, it's Lawrence. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the Inner Temple. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. What? The murderer might have been fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. But please call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Larry. It's too dangerous. Nick, wait. I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Excuse me, what? Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge's planks snapped and gave way. And now as I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, a final terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. What the bu- You can't end it there! You can't end that there! That's not even remotely fair! What the crap? Okay. I'm almost irritated at this cliffhanger I'm leaving you on, but I have to. Damn. I mean, I'm sure Phoenix is ultimately okay. I know there are sequels, but... Holy crap! I'll see you next time for what happens next, I guess. Jesus.